What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite. Welcome back to Over the Top with Manchester City. Today we have Young Boys in the Champions League group stage, the last game of the Champions League group stage, and Tottenham in the EFL Cup Quarter Final. We've got the lead in the group for the Champions League. If we look at our group, we are on 12 points, Inter are on 10. We're guaranteed to go through, but we need a win or a draw here to guarantee top of the table. We have a better record. I think our record against Inter, we won and lost, but we have a much better goal difference, which I think is the second thing you go to. So we would go through we would go through top of the group if we end up on the same amount of points as Inter. So a win or a draw is all we need against Young Boys. Surely we should be able to do that. It is at home as well. So if we lose this, I might just retire from Manchester City because no, we should never lose this game. Tottenham, we'll see. In terms of how we've been playing, it's been better, question mark, I guess. We followed that up, that Chelsea match, that just completely awful episode of Inter and Chelsea, with a 2-0 win against Arsenal, which is a good win. They won the league last year, but our only goals were from penalties. 2 goals in the first half through penalties. Didn't create a single thing in open play. They had sending off in the 85th minute, so that pretty much sealed it. So we weren't really that good. We then just destroyed Lyon 5-1. That one made no sense. It wasn't home, but yeah, Lukaku got a hat trick. De Bruyne scored a goal. Ferran Torres scored a goal. Raheem Sterling has been absolute garbage. So much that he's just like not starting anymore. He's just a backup player now. So he played a 6.4 in a game we won 5-1. Like, how do you do that? How do you play a 6.4 in a game we won 5-1? So yeah, he sucks. We then played Everton. We're not very good. We scored in the 12th minute. They equalized in the 43rd, and we just didn't do anything. Lukaku on a 6.5. He loves a 6.5. He's only going to get a 6.5 or like an 8 or above. He's never going to get anywhere in between. Like Arsenal match, he played an 8.3. Everton, 6.5. Didn't play well, didn't do anything. Man United, 6.5. Didn't play well, didn't do anything. They're actually in the lead 2-0. 2 pretty much stoppage time in the first half goals. 44th and 48th minute. But we scored immediately after the start of the kickoff. Bernardo Silva in the 48th minute scored a goal. And then De Bruyne in the 77th minute equalized for us. So that one was just clawed back. We just did not play well at all. We then played Sheffield United and rightly beat them 2-0. Like, again, he didn't play this game. That's right. I rested him for this game. I didn't, mostly because he's been playing like garbage. He had 2 6.5s in a row. So why would you play? But Ferran Torres came in and played striker and played a 6.5. So I think that position is just like cursed to only have a 6.5. Something like that. Hopefully, Lukaku is playing today. Hopefully plays a little bit better. Let's do our opposition instructions and show the squad. I'm playing Lukaku as a complete forward on support now. I'm just trying something different because he really fell off for a while. Like, look at this stretch where he scored 3 goals in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 goals in like 10 matches. Like, that's just terrible. He scored 2 and then 3, but then 2 6.5s in a row. So he's just very inconsistent, even though he doesn't have inconsistency in his report. He probably has consistency. Yeah, he's extremely consistent, apparently. That's some hogwash. Torres starts on the left because Raheem Sterling is a garbage person. Foden starts on the right because he's been in pretty good form. And of course, Riyad Mahrez is injured. He's coming back, though, in 6 days. Kyle Walker is, of course, still injured. 8 days to 3 weeks. Stones is suspended, which is just so awesome. So we're starting Laporte and Diaz at center back. We're still good at center back. Cancelo at right back. That's fine. Silva, De Bruyne, Fernandinho in the midfield. Alaba at left back. I've brought Alaba back into the team. He had his period out, but he's back in now. And you can see in goal, we have Muric because, Stefan's unregistered. And what's his name? I forgot his name. I cared so little about it. Ederson is just not a part of this team anymore. He is not a member of this team anymore. He will not play a single moment on the pitch unless literally Muric and Stefan both break their legs. That is the only way he gets on the pitch. So hopefully that doesn't happen because I don't want to see him on the pitch. Like, Stefan's been twice as good of a goalkeeper as Ederson has ever been since we've put him in. Like, he's been so much better. He's not conceding every single shot on target. It's been refreshing to see a save. Like, I didn't see that with Ederson. Not very often, but Stephens makes some saves. Muric did well in the last Champions League match we played him in, so he's going to get another chance today. He's not, if you look at their attributes, like he is not even close to as good as Ederson, but Ederson just plays like garbage in this game for whatever reason. So this is what we're going with. Let's go into it, see if we can beat them here and secure ourselves top of the group. I'm going to say Young Boys have lost 3 of their last 5 games, and I expect us to pile on the misery today. They love that. It's always a pretty good thing to say if they've lost quite a few games in a row. Pile on the misery. Might you have a problem motivating the team against opposition like Young Boys? Complacency must surely be an issue ahead of this match. My team is always motivated regardless of opposition. How important will Bernardo Silva be to Man City today? I need him to perform, and I'm sure he will. I'm not that sure he will. Spoiler, I'm not sure he will perform. I lied, basically. Yeah, they've not been in good form. 3 losses and 2 draws in their last 5 matches. So, surely, if we lose this match, that will be the end of Over the Top with Manchester City. I'm saying it right now. I will stop this series if we lose this match. It will be that much of an embarrassment. Oh, don't do it, please. Don't do it to me, Football Manager. Looks like we have a highlight here, a free kick. I think it's our free kick, and it's going to be Kevin De Bruyne over the top of it. That usually means good things. And it does mean good things. It's a free kick goal from Kevin De Bruyne. Just a perfect position for him to take that attempt, and he's never going to miss from there. Well, he's sometimes going to miss from there, but he's going to hit more time than he won't really from that sort of position, that sort of range. He's just far too good. Every time it's a highlight, it's probably going to be a goal. So 1-0 up in first 10 minutes. Great start. Now just don't let off. Keep up the intensity. Keep up the hard work. And please, Lukaku, do something. I need to justify his $100 million price tag by him scoring, him not having 3 6.5s in a row. Now, that's never going in. So, he's currently on a 6.9. Let's watch it slowly eke down to a 6.5. There it is, 6.8. So, just a couple more points left for it to go down to 6.5. If he gets 3 in a row, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do at striker. Like, Ferran Torres was terrible last time I tried to play him at striker. I don't know. Strikers in this team are just, not meant to be. As Lukaku gets blocked, but the second shot, a nice save from the goalkeeper. And, of course, he goes down to a 6.7 for a really good chance there, putting himself in good position. Oh, there he goes. Back up to a 6.9. Put himself in a good position. I got to give him credit there. Put himself in a good position. Had a good chance. The first shot was pretty decent. Got blocked. The second shot, perfectly in the corner. Nothing else he could have done there. Keeper just got down to it. I don't have anything bad to say about Lukaku based on that. Hopefully he'll give me more things not to say, more reasons not to say bad things about him. Because I've been thinking him. Looks like we're going to have a corner here. Bernardo Silva to take. Laporte to head it on, but Van Balmoes. What a name that is. Van Balmoes. Great name. Makes the save. Looks like it's just going to be all Manchester City. Every single goal kick going right back to us. Starting an attack, and we're looking dangerous every single attack. Fernandinho got a lot of space out here to the right-hand side for João Cancelo, but he goes to the left to Alaba instead. He's got a couple assists since he's came back in, and he gets another. And of course, it's 5'0" Bernardo Silva, who scores the header. He wishes he was 6'0". 5'2". I don't even know how short that man is, but he scores a header of all people. Just got left unmarked in the middle of the box, and a perfect cross from Alaba. He's come back in, and he's played pretty well. So, he just had that terrible run of form where he was just absolutely garbage. But he started the season off so well, which is why I gave him another chance. And it looks like he's started to repay me for that chance. The team is playing well. Pretty much everyone's playing well. That's great to see. Laporte is already tired. I don't know how he's already tired. It's been 43 minutes. You need to get in shape if you're already tired after 43 minutes. I know he's played a lot of football recently, but still. And he's played a lot of football, but still, I feel like he should be a little bit better than that. Should be a little bit more fit than that. The goalkeeper didn't even try. Muric, do I need to bring back in Ederson? Because you literally didn't even try. You just sat there and watched him. Not only is that terrible defending, João Cancelo just What are you doing? And the keeper looks the other way. Look to your left. That's where the ball is. You look to his right. Like, what are you looking at? Is there a hot chick in the stands or something you want to check out? Good Lord. Lukaku with another chance, this time a header. Nice save by Van Balmoes. I wish I had Van Balmoes. He's been the best goalkeeper I've ever seen. Ederson's never made as many saves as Van Balmoes has today. Like, he's like twice the goalkeeper Ederson ever hoped he could be. Foden at the back post. Come on, he got to score that. And he hits the post. Good Lord, we are just not supposed to win this game. We've just absolutely destroyed them. They have one shot, and it went in. Look at their XG. It's like a bunny hill compared to the freaking master slope over here. Unbelievable. I'm far from pleased. They agree. They have not been good enough. They should not allow them to score their only shot. They should not have 19 shots and 2 goals. Okay, 3 goals. Ruben Diaz at the back post. Lukaku looked like he was the one that headed it on. So he gets involved in this game finally. His first involvement in the game. I don't know why. I guess Ruben Diaz is at the back post because Lukaku's at the front post now. Usually I have my striker at the back post. But this time I went with our third best center back in the air. It's going to be our right center back. Laporte's pretty good. Of course, Lukaku is very good in the air. I have to have him in that position. I have to target him partially just to justify his price tag, getting him a few more goals, but also because he's really good in the air. So Laporte doing a good job cutting that out. Bernardo Silva to Ferran Torres. I want to see something from Ferran today as well. He's not really shown me much. He's been better than Sterling, but that's not hard. I could be better than Sterling. And I'm a fat, unathletic 30-year-old. So, come on, Raheem. Lukaku got to score that. No! Van Balmoes, why are you so good? Why are you so much better than any of my goalkeepers? Why does Young Boys have a better goalkeeper than Manchester City? That doesn't make any sense. Unbelievable. How many saves has he made? He's made like 11 saves. Ederson hasn't made 11 saves all year. Literally. I'm almost positive he's not actually made 11 saves all year. And he's played quite a bit of football. Unbelievable. Why do goalkeepers turn into Superman whenever you play them with a big team? Like every single time. I don't know if I've ever seen a goalkeeper have a bad rating against me. They always go superhuman. I guess they don't want games to be like 13-0 every time, but I'd like to see that. I'd like a 13-0. That'd feel pretty good. Ferran Torres is going to be throwing goal here. Got to score it. He won't, though. Because Van Balmoes is the greatest goalkeeper the world has ever seen. He apparently is just the greatest goalkeeper in the world. Van Balmoes. Who would have guessed it? Another save. 13 saves. Dude has made 13 saves. Unfreaking believable. Surely we're still going to win this game at least. I mean, it's not going to be... might have made 13 saves, but he needed to make 16 saves. He only made 13, so... looks like we still should get the win. Maybe we'll score a couple more. I'd like to see Lukaku get a goal. He's got his assist already, but I'd like to see a goal from him. Ferran Torres would be great to see him getting a goal, too. Fernandinho has been awful, apparently, even though I don't know how you can be awful. And it's Ferran Torres. I asked, and he responded. Ferran Torres gets his goal. Don't know if he knew anything about it. It looked like he just got crossed right into him, and he just chested it in. Not intentionally either, I'm pretty sure. See this again. Alaba for another assist, going down. Yeah, that just hit him. He had no idea what was happening. No clue. Easiest goal of his life. He wants to be subbed up. Sure, I'll sub you off. Bring in Raheem. Do something. I'm going to take De Bruyne off too. I don't want him to get injured. Bring on Gundogan. Finally a good win. I feel good. Lukaku's injured now. That's not great. And we're out of subs. Do I take him off? We're up 3-0 or up 3-1. 4-1. I can't do math or numbers or anything like that. I feel like it's a little bit too early to take him off. Come off like the 85th minute. Surely we can't. Well, I mean, there could be 10 minutes on the pitch. They could get 3 goals in 10 minutes. Or I guess we just be down a striker. Like, how much could that really? I'm just arguing with myself at this point. I don't think we're going to lose, even if we take off Lukaku. Sterling, you suck. Boo. Boo. Boo, Sterling. You suck. Dude, if I was at, like, this was real and I was live at these games, I would heckle Sterling from the sideline. Every opportunity I got. He's so bad. Like, supposedly Real Madrid are interested in him. If I can get like 100 million, I will laugh all the way to the bank. I don't know who I'd get to replace him. Obviously, he's nice having because he's English, homegrown nation. But he's earning a lot of money and he's just a garbage person. So, I don't know why. If I can get 100 million, feels like criminal to not do that. See if we can take off Lukaku now. Let's take him off. Go a man down, but 38 shots, 22 on target. They had 1 shot. I think we're a little bit better than Young Boys. I think we can officially guarantee that we are a better club than Young Boys. That's not hard to do, but let's say I wasn't too sure going into this game. We've shown up pretty well. We probably should have more than 4 goals, really. The amount of shots we've had, 24 shots on target, 5 XG. I don't know have I ever seen 5 XG? I don't know if I have in a competitive game. That is a ridiculous number. So we underperformed our XG in a game we won 4-1. That's pretty embarrassing. Good win, well done. Not going to overhype it. Lukaku had a pretty torrid time in front of goal, didn't he? He can't score to save his life. He played well, though. He actually played well and was an important part of our game plan. The finishing wasn't there today, but I'm pleased. Obviously, you don't like your side seeing goals, but we made that scoring a well-struck effort. It was like an open goal. It's more than a hint of good fortune about it, I thought. It was an open goal. It wasn't that good of a goal. I don't know what you're smoking. Inter Milan, actually, they draw. They drew with Leon, so we didn't even need to get the win. We would have lost and we would have been fine, but I could have played a completely rotated squad, but I didn't know they were going to draw going into that game. Only 1 to 3 days for Lukaku, which is good. Who's tired? De Bruyne and Laporte. How long do we have till the next game? I said, how? Oh, no, I didn't mean to click that. All right, I'll see you for the next game. Well, it's going to be Tottenham, so we'll play a game in between. Then I'll see you for Tottenham in the EFL Cup Quarter Final. And we are almost back for the Tottenham match. But before we get there, we have a Champions League first knockout round draw. Let's get into the draw. So some unseeded teams. Ajax, Atletico Madrid, Gladbach, Milan, Bilbao, Benfica, Inter, Shakhtar. So I don't think we can get Inter because we had them in our group. So they're the toughest out of them. I just don't want Atletico Madrid or Milan. If I can get anyone but Atletico Madrid or Milan, I'd be happy with that. I'd love Shakhtar. I'd take Ajax. I'd take Bilbao. Benfica might be a little tough, but I'd take them too. See who we get. Bilbao are first out of the hat. They get Juventus. Ajax, I'd take it. PSG. Shakhtar, please. Give me Shakhtar. Bayern Munich, Benfica, Real Madrid, please no. Oh, we get saved. So it's either Gladbach or Milan. Give me Gladbach. Please give me Gladbach. Please no. We get Gladbach. Inter get Man United, and we get Borussia Mönchengladbach. I will take that. That is a decent draw. They're an okay team, but we shouldn't have any problems handling them. We did play Leicester in between since I last saw you. And we beat them 1-0. It took an absolute piss missile from John Stones, a rocket from outside the area, to get us that win. Like, we deserved more. Our finishing was just awful. Front 3 were just terrible. Foden was awful. Grealish was not good. Ferran Torres was pretty bad. Then he got injured. Lukaku wasn't fit to play the match. He had his little knock in the last match, so he wasn't fit to play, so he didn't start. He wasn't even on the bench. I brought in Raheem Sterling as a backup striker, and of course he did nothing. I'm giving him another chance today, though. Let's advance till the day of the match. We shouldn't be too long. Just take a couple clicks. Mahrez is back in full training, which is good to see. He'll be on the bench for this match. I'm not going to start him. I don't want to risk starting him. He's probably not even fit to start. So he'll start on the bench. I'll start Phil Foden probably. Bielsa unhappy with Dest's loan agreement. Well, he hasn't shown the level of ability needed to play. I accept that. Good for you. People want to loan this guy. I don't think so. Premier Team of the Week, John Stones for his absolute rocket. Uh, yeah, Kevin De Bruyne also I don't think will be able to play this match. He got injured, like I said before. Ferran Torres got injured. Uh, he picked, or not him, but Kevin De Bruyne picked up like a bruised ankle, so he's not going to be fully fit for this match. Neither is Riyad Mahrez, so they'll both be on the bench. This is going to be the starting 11. Zach Steffen in goal. Same back line. Not same back line from last match. John Stones comes in, of course. Alba stays on the left. Fernandinho, a deep line playmaker. Gundogan will go next to Bernardo Silva. Foden on the right. Sterling's going to get another shot on the left. And Lukaku up top. This is probably Sterling's last chance to do something. If he doesn't do anything this match, like Grealish has, like the only reason he's getting it is because Grealish has done absolutely nothing. He's not done a single thing since I bought him. So that's the only thing giving Raheem Sterling this spot, this opportunity. So you better be grateful for it, and you better do something with it. Yeah, I think that's all I got to go through. So let's get into the match. Let's see if we can get to the semifinal, I believe, of the EFL Cup. I'm going to say we're the favorites here, so go on out there and give the fans a performance to cheer for. Tottenham have also just sacked their manager, so they're currently managerless at the moment. It's just like they Mourinho'd him. Just like Mourinho happened right before the final. This time not a final, but right before a quarterfinal, they sacked. I can't remember who their manager was, but they sacked him. What's his name? Used to be manager of Newcastle. You probably know who I'm thinking of, but guy with a beard, and I don't know. Yeah, he got sacked. You come to this one in good form, whilst your opponents do not. Do you perhaps fear complacency ahead of kickoff? Tottenham are a better team than their recent run of form might indicate, and they're going to give us a really tough match here. It's not the best weather. My players can adapt. Oh, it's actually snowing. Dennis Mann on the right-hand side. Foyth at defensive midfield. That's interesting. We've won 3 in a row, so we're in pretty good form. Our players are in decent form. Obviously, our front 3 is not in form. So we need somebody to step up and score some goals because we have not been getting them from our front 3. It's been John Stones or Kevin De Bruyne for the free kick or Bernardo Silva with his rare goal. Laporte from a corner. Not this time, but that's how we've had to get goals this season. And it's just not really come from the front 3. Like, Lukaku is still our leading goal scorer. He's had good stretches of play, but he's just also had really, really bad stretches of play where he's just done really nothing for a while. He scores like 4 goals in 10 matches, which is just completely unacceptable for a guy you paid $100 million for. I expected so much more after seeing what he did for Inter Milan. He played well for Inter Milan. He's averaging like a 7.3 for him. Maybe he's just not cut out for Premier League football. Obviously, the last time he was in the Premier League with Manchester United, that didn't end well. Really, think about it, I doubt he'd want to come back to Manchester City. I doubt he'd want to be back in the city of Manchester. I don't know. But he's just apparently not cut out for the Premier League. He couldn't do well at Man United. He's not done well here. He's been just average here, which you expect a lot more from for a $100 million man. Alba, good crossing opportunity here, but instead he goes for goal, and it's right at Lloris. A little bit disappointing, but they've got Dyer at center back along with Demiral, so former Juventus man at center back and former Sporting Club de Portugal man, Eric Dyer. So hopefully we can kind of take advantage of Eric Dyer not being a very good center back. Just like that, run past him. Just like that, Foden. And then what is that shot? Gundogan, what is that shot? Don't make me say it again. What is that shot? Phil Foden, you got to do better there. Just pretty much had an open goal. Alaba, let's go, David Alaba. It took like 4 shots, but we finally got one to go in. And it's David Alaba, the left back. We can't score from our front 3, but our defenders seem to be just super good at scoring goals. Either it's Laporte from a header, Stones from the edge of the area, apparently, or Alaba from just inside the area. Our defenders have scored more goals than our front 3 in the past 4 or 5 matches. That is not good. That is not good at all. Sterling somehow on a 7.1, even though I've not seen him touch the ball today. We've done well. I mean, they have 1 shot on target, 13 shots, 5 on target for us. Away from home, we've absolutely dominated them. I'm actually going to go down to positive. I don't want to get too gung-ho about it. We've dominated them, but I don't want to get counter too easily. Do I say I'm not happy? I'm going to say don't get complacent. Lukaku, I am not happy with you. I'm not happy. I so want to bench him right now. So want to bench him on a 6.6. Was demotivated. Cancelo, you had bruised ribs. Are you really going to come off because of bruised ribs? Whatever. Dest will come in. He's a fine replacement. I'm happy with him having him as an option in this squad. Just somebody that can play a right back and left back. Just a little bit more versatility. It's always nice to have because I only have two left backs, so I kind of need Dest as the third. And Phil Foden. Why are all these short players scoring goals? I guess Foden's not too short, but he's not Bernardo Silva short, but he's still not Lukaku. But if you told me in a 5-match stretch, Bernardo Silva and Phil Foden would have more headers than Romelu Lukaku, I'd call you crazy. But no, they've scored 2 goals in 3 games. Has he scored a header this season? I know he scored one from a corner, but I don't know if he scored a single header from open play. Sterling doing a good job cutting that ball out. Now he's going to run to the byline. He's going to try. Oh, what the heck? Goalkeeper, what are you doing? That should have been saved. A shot right past the goalkeeper's foot. Didn't even try to put a foot out. And Sterling scores a goal. I gave him a lot of crap, but he actually stepped up and did something. Just beats his man for pace. The defender slides in, makes him go right past him. And dude, the goalkeeper, I would put you in the reserves for that. Is that Lloris? That is Lloris. Yeah, now would be the moment where you put him in the under-19s and call up your American understudy. If you had an American understudy. You should. Everyone should have an American understudy. Stones at the left to Alaba. Bernardo Silva. We are just cooking with gas right now. Oh, what a dangerous tackle from Gine. Gundogan just whistles it over. Pretty good opportunity again. We are creating so many great chances right now. We actually had a front 3 player score. Everything's coming up Millhouse. And we're up 3-0. And we fully deserve it. Looks like we're going to the semifinal of the EFL Cup. I don't really care about the Cups that much. Like the only reason I did the save was for the Champions League. I don't care about the league or the Cups or anything like that. But I'm going to do as well in them as I can. I'm not going to just throw them because I can. I still want to win every match. To keep us in good form mostly. If we lose these matches, we might go on a bad stretch of form, and I don't want that to happen. I want to keep form as good as possible throughout the season. Lukaku not able to get his header on that one. Foden with not a great tackle, but a good tackle. Good time tackle. The professional foul, you might call it. Bernardo Silva's tired. Let's take him off. I don't even know. I've got De Bruyne on the bench. I don't really want to bring on De Bruyne. Bring on Jack Grealish, actually. He can play in midfield. Foden and Sterling are tired. Lukaku's tired. Somehow Lukaku's on a 7, even though I've seen him on the ball twice, and he's not done well when he's got those opportunities. Saying that, he's probably going to go score now, because that's exactly what happened with Sterling. Grealish out to Foden. Back to Gundogan. Gundogan driving at his defender, into Sterling, into Dest, looking for another fullback goal, but not this time for Serginho Dest. Son's running at us now. That's dangerous. You never want to see that. He's going to try a long shot. That's never going to go in. Feel pretty comfortable about that one. Who do I take off here? I'm actually going to give Riyad Mahrez a little bit of game time just to get his match sharpness up. He might not be fully fit, but he's full enough to go these last 10 minutes. And then Sterling or Lukaku? I guess Lukaku. Oh, no, I'm already out of subs. Oh, yeah, because I had to sub off the right back. Okay, you guys just have to deal. I'll praise the team because they put in a great performance today. Tottenham obviously not in good form, without a manager, without a direction, but 31 shots, 12 on target away from home against Tottenham. That's pretty good performance. I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. Now just do that more than once. How good was that goal by Raheem Sterling? It wasn't that good. He wasn't really excellent, but I'll say goal befitting the player. Raheem was excellent today and deserves the acclaim for that finish. It was a P-roller right past the goalkeeper's foot that he should have saved. Not a golazo, if you're me, but okay. Managerless Tottenham beaten 1 to 3 days. Bruised ribs for João Cancelo. Silva on form, 2 assists by Bernardo Silva. Superb. Yeah, Zidane apparently really wants Sterling. What does it say the price would be? 107 million. I would bite your hand off for 107 million for Raheem Sterling. He's not worth. I mean, I try to get more because he's valued at 97. He should be probably be getting 150 million for Raheem Sterling. Really, 27 years old in his prime. He might suck, but apparently he's supposed to be good. Maybe he's going to get into some good goal scoring form. Maybe. Hopefully he'll step up and prove me wrong. In terms of where we'll come back for next episode, Charlton in the FA Cup third round. Nobody needs to see that. Don't know who we have in the semifinal. Got the second leg after this Tottenham match. I don't really want to play Tottenham again, but maybe I'll do Liverpool in the second leg of the EFL Cup semifinal. Give us a few games to play in between. FA Cup, first leg of the EFL Cup. Liverpool are top of the league. We're second, so I think that's a match we need to show. So I'll see you next time for Liverpool and whoever we get in the EFL Cup semifinal. If you've made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials are also in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.